In the world of motorcycles, few names stir the soul like Harley-Davidson. And among their legendary machines, one name stands out with vintage charm and a rebellious roar, the Knucklehead. Fast forward to 2025, and Harley-Davidson has done the unthinkable. They've revived this iconic beast, blending retro soul with cutting-edge technology. This is the 2025 Harley-Davidson Knucklehead, a tribute to history, reborn for a new generation. Stick around as we explore its bold design, thrilling performance, smart technology, and the cultural legacy it carries into the future. The history behind the name. To appreciate the 2025 Knucklehead, we need to go back, way back. The original Knucklehead, named for the unique shape of its valve covers, rolled out in 1936. This was the engine that truly put Harley-Davidson on the map, defining the modern V-twin layout and marking a turning point in American motorcycle history. It wasn't just about performance. It was style, innovation, and rebellion wrapped in two wheels and roaring chrome. Riders from every walk of life gravitated toward its charisma. And for decades, the Knucklehead became a symbol of independence and raw mechanical passion. In 2025, Harley-Davidson isn't just bringing back a motorcycle, they're resurrecting a spirit. Design, retro reimagined. At first glance, the 2025 Knucklehead looks like it just rolled out of a time machine, but don't be fooled. This bike is a masterclass in retro-modern engineering. The teardrop tank, wide fenders, spring-mounted solo seat, and spoked wheels echo its 1936 ancestor. The exposed frame and minimal bodywork highlight the bike's raw essence. But look closer, and you'll find a 21st-century soul beneath the skin. The lighting system uses adaptive full LED units, shaped to mimic vintage housings. The paint job. Hand-applied lacquer finishes in throwback colors like sunset copper, rebel blue, and flathead black. Every curve screams heritage, but it's all been sharpened with modern precision. And yes, the engine case proudly bears a polished mock Knucklehead design, a visual homage to the original, with every fin and bolt exuding handcrafted detail. The engine, classic form, modern fury. This wouldn't be a Knucklehead without a proper V-twin, and Harley-Davidson delivers. The 2025 model is powered by the all-new Milwaukee 8131 Retro, a 2,147 cubic centimeters air/oil-cooled V-twin that pays tribute in both form and function. With 135 horsepower and 147 lb-ft of torque, the new Knucklehead isn't just here for show, it's built to dominate. You feel every rumble, every pulse, like a heartbeat syncing with your own. It's responsive, torquey, and roars through a tuned dual exhaust system that crackles with authentic thunder. It may look old school, but inside, it boasts variable valve timing, ride-by-wire throttle, and a redesigned crankshaft to reduce vibration while keeping that signature Harley lope. 0 to 60 in under 3.9 seconds. Check. Quarter mile in just 11.2 seconds. Absolutely. But more than stats, it's the feel that matters. The 2025 Knucklehead roars like a relic and rides like a rocket. Chassis and handling, raw yet refined. New Knucklehead rides on a custom steel tube frame inspired by the rigid chassis of the past, but with modern geometry and a hidden monoshock rear setup. This gives you vintage lines without sacrificing ride comfort. Up front, Harley's Showa dual bending valve forks offer 5.1 inches of travel and finely tuned damping. Out back, the rear suspension offers full adjustability without cluttering the aesthetic. Handling is surprisingly tight. The bike leans with confidence, thanks to a lowered center of gravity and 19-inch front and 16-inch rear wheels wrapped in high-grip Dunlop tires. Braking is handled by Brembo radials. Yes, even Harley purists can't deny the value of modern stopping power. Dual front discs with ABS, cornering traction control, and stability management round out the safety suite. This isn't just a cruiser, it's a performance machine dressed in retro leathers. Technology, vintage look, smart core. Hidden behind the throwback aesthetic is a brain worthy of 2025. The new Knucklehead features Harley's latest Ride Tech OS 5.0, a fully digital system cleverly embedded into analog-style gauges. A circular 5-inch OLED display sits in the tank console, appearing like a speedometer at a glance, but displaying GPS navigation, music, call alerts, bike diagnostics, and ride modes. Speaking of which, there are 4 dynamic ride modes. Heritage mode, softened throttle for old-school vibes. Street mode, ideal balance of power and control. Sport mode, maximum throttle response, minimal nannying. Custom mode, adjustable mapping for throttle, traction, and engine braking. Bluetooth, wireless Apple CarPlay, and voice control via helmet comms all come standard. And security? You get Harley's keyless smart FOB system with remote diagnostics and GPS tracking, so you always know where your iron horse is. Customization, built to be yours. No Harley is complete without the personal touch. And with the 2025 Knucklehead, Harley-Davidson goes all in on modular customization. From the factory, you can spec the Knucklehead in 3 trim levels, Base, Heritage Deluxe, and Blackout Edition, each offering unique finishes, saddle styles, bars, and wheel options. But the real magic happens with Harley's custom garage program. Every major component, from fenders to exhaust to tank panels, is swappable, color matchable, and performance tunable. You want ape hangers? No problem. Bobbed fenders? Done. Performance cams or tuned ECU maps? Harley's got you covered with factory-backed upgrades that don't void your warranty. There are also over 150 accessories launching with the Knucklehead, from leather panniers and bar-end mirrors to vintage saddlebags and retro racing stripes. Pricing and availability. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Knucklehead starts at $24,999 for the base model. The Heritage Deluxe runs around $28,500, and the limited Blackout Edition, only 1,500 units worldwide, comes in at $32,000. Pre-orders began in March 2025, and demand has been through the roof. Harley has announced that the first batch sold out in under 36 hours. Deliveries start this summer, and full showroom availability is expected by fall. Financing, trade-in offers, and factory customization packages are also available through the Harley-Davidson Custom Garage portal. Final verdict, the legend lives. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Knucklehead isn't for everyone, and that's exactly the point. It's for the rider who values legacy. The one who hears history in every gear shift. It's for those who want more than a motorcycle. They want a story. Harley-Davidson has done what many said couldn't be done, revive a classic without selling out its soul. The Knucklehead is back, and it's more alive than ever. Call to action. What do you think of the 2025 Harley-Davidson Knucklehead? Would you ride one, or is it just a blast from the past? Let us know in the comments below. Hit that like button if you love motorcycle heritage, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dive reviews and future motorcycle reveals. This is your channel name, signing off. Ride safe, ride free.